Hey guys, it's Keith here, your helpful handyman. Today I'm going to be changing out a outlet with a GFCI receptacle. This is in a kitchen. It's close to a water source. Anything within 6 feet of water requires a GFCI. Obviously, this is an old apartment I'm in here, and there is no GFCI. So I'm going to put a GFCI in and show you how it's done. Very simple. There is another outlet over on this side of the sink. What I'm going to do is wire in from this one. Just put in one outlet and then put that one on the load, so that one will also be GFCI protected. Here we go. First off, we're going to want to make sure that the power is off. Right now we have power to it. So I'm going to go turn off the breaker, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, breaker is off. As we can see, no more lights on here. I'll remove that. Okay, and as you can see, we have 4 wires plus the ground wire. You have two black wires, 2 white wires, and your ground wire. So what I'm going to do is disconnect those wires. I'm going to pause this for a second. Okay, so these wires, which I usually don't like to do with outlets, most outlets have where you can just push the wire into the back of them. I don't like to do that. I like to wrap them around the screws because it holds up better. I've seen these get hot and just come loose because of the way the wires are in there. So I'm gonna pull these wires out, and we're gonna install this one the correct way. Okay. Now, brittle that outlet is, just pulling these wires out here is causing the plastic to crack. So this is definitely in need of a change. And that ground wire is long enough, and it's going to cut that. Okay. So now we need to determine which of these wires is the load going to the other outlet and which is the line coming into the outlet. To do that, I'm going to turn the breaker back on, and we're going to test which wire is hot. This is not that one. Okay, this is the line coming in here. So these 2 wires are my hot and common going into the outlet. So we'll shut the breaker back off. Just double check. Okay, we're good. Then, yeah. Now on the back of here, you're going to see it says load and line. Your hot wire is what you want as your line coming in. You're always going to put your black wire on the gold terminal, white wire on the silver terminal. Straighten these out. And that's a little bit long, so we're going to shorten that a little bit. Make sure I got it on line correct. Okay, put the wire in there and tighten it. Then on the other side will be the white wire. And that one also needs to be shortened. Okay, put that in, tighten the screw. Okay. Now we have power to this outlet. If I was to turn the breaker back on, we would have power here. Now these other two wires, instead of going to the same two, because I want the other outlet there also to be GFCI protected. So we're putting these wires on the load side, which is going to power the other outlet. And also let me shorten these. Okay. So obviously again, white goes, your white wire is going to go on the silver terminal. And black wire is going to go on the gold terminal. And then obviously your ground wire, there is a green screw up here for that. So we're going to put that there. Slip that in there and tighten that one. Okay, now before I put it all back together, we're just going to make sure everything's working. So I am going to put the breaker back on. Okay, I put the breaker back on, and there's a reset button here now. Press that reset button, and I should have power. I need to spin that around. It's upside down. And again, we have power to the outlet. Now, when I press the button, it should trip. Okay, that trips, so that's working properly. We're going to test the other outlet here now. Put that in there. It shows no power. Now, when I reset this, press the reset button here again. The power comes onto this one. Now, when I press this, it should trip that button, and it did. Again, this is tripped, so that's how the GFCI works. If there's a ground fault of any sort, that will trip and prevent anyone from getting electrocuted. All I have to know is put it back together, and it's all set. Have a great day. See you next time.